Hey up viewers and viewesses, my name is John Red Strategist and welcome back to Tracks, the train set game. This is something like the 21st episode now. So, remember of course in the last episode we completed some of the main detailing left on this airport. We got a sort of control building with its tower in place, which is good. So we've got the general shape of the airport now down. We also made the little staff entrance down here with its gate, manned by the police and all that, which is pretty good. Got our aeroplanes, our terminal buildings, the station down here where the train can drop people off at. Fantastic stuff. So I think for the moment we're done with the kind of main section of the airport itself. I was thinking about adding a bit of detailing on the grass verges between the runways, but having said that, I may not put anything down on these specific grass verges here, because now that when I think about it, the thing about airports is I imagine these kind of verges will need to be fairly flat in case obviously of emergencies, so it wouldn't make sense to put any detail on them, so I'm not going to put any detail on those. Obviously something that I may do, and I may do it off camera, is put in lampposts just along the entire perimeter of the airport. Not going to do that this episode because obviously that might take friggin' forever, and I don't want the whole episode just to be slapping down lampposts. But what we can do, I think, for this episode is maybe work on our terminal car parks. I think that would be a good thing to do. So I'm just sort of thinking, where are we going to put these? So I'm thinking we're going to take those three out, unless I take all five of them out, and have a fairly sort of sizable car park. Because I think this thing, these car parks need to be pretty huge, because obviously they've got to handle a high volume of commuter traffic, and passengers and whatever else have you. So I'm thinking for this one over here, for the Terminal 1 car park, we're going to have a big sort of 5x5 area to work with. I reckon that'll be quite good, won't it? Also I'm thinking that once we get these terminal car parks down, the sides of the airport, we're not going to build anything, along those. We're going to have them as nice, fairly flat areas with maybe just trees and things like that on them, because I think that'll be nice. So we've got to have some more green spaces in this town, and I'm sure it'll look fantastic. Now, put that there, this here. Okay, so we're getting the basic layout for our big Terminal 1 car park over here. I think we might as well put two entrances on it along this road here. Now let's get fencing up and things like that. What shall we use? Shall we use the bog standard walls, I think, for the moment? Yeah, I think that's positioned fairly well, isn't it there? Okay, let's do it like this. Put these along, like so. So of course, this might be quite a long process, a long arduous process of just slapping down these wall pieces, but it shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Unless I kind of... I'm just having an idea of maybe using a combination of walls and fences. Oh, that's positioned a bit weirdly, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Have I done that completely incorrectly? Okay, scratch that. I think I've done that wrong. Just get rid of all those. Right, hold on. No. Let's try building it from this side, actually, rather than from that other side. Try doing it this way, so it lines up with the perimeter of these stone blocks. Okay, right. So if we put that there, it should be hopefully working fine. I'm just hoping it doesn't kind of clip across the road a bit. Otherwise that'll be a bit annoying. Hold on, here's the moment of truth. Okay, that's going to clip across the road, isn't it? So unless we sort of do it like this. Oh god, that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, that does look a bit... Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Right. Let me think about this. Need to get this down in the right kind of place, don't I? Unless I take that out and just put that in there, maybe? I mean, I have an idea for what I could try and do. Let's just see. If I put that there, and put that there, get rid of that, and take that out. How about if we have... Yeah, I was going to say, how about if we have corner entrances? Oh, bloody hell, I just got rid of that without meaning to. But actually, having said that, I don't like that. It looks a bit weird. Okay, in fact, before we start doing the fence down that side, let us put these along here as well. so we can demarcate the overall area of the Terminal 1 car park. Oh, that's in the wrong place. Try that again. Like so. Hello, hello. Right, sort of coming together. Obviously there's going to be a lot of detailing needed for this, because it's going to need to be, obviously, lampposts, you know, kind of internal areas. Oh god, I'm getting gas from my tea. Coming up my throat. Do ignore me. Oh, what was that? Was it sunk into the bloody block? Keeps doing that from, you know, time to time. Right, so I hope you guys out there watching this, hope you're all doing fine. Enjoying the old series. People seem to be, which is pretty good, even though we are now over 20 episodes in. It's always one of those things about series on my channel, with a few exceptions. You know, people always watch the first few episodes in large numbers, and after a while they start to kind of drift away a little bit, which is a shame, because some of the stuff is, you know, some of the stuff I play is pretty awesome, but in fact, actually, I'm just going to put that there, so I can mark out the entrances here. Hold on. And get rid of those like that. So I've got one entrance there. Let's just go and mirror that on the other side down here. So that way there's two entrances to the old terminal car park. Put those there, that one there. Then take that one and that one out. Nice. And put the fence post just there. Good. Right. And then we will complete this circle. Good. Or the square, rather. And that, and a fence post in there. There we go. Right. So that's the basic boundary of the Terminal 1 car park laid out. It's a nice big open area. It's got plenty of space in there for cars to park in. I just need to wipe my nose because it's really itchy. Don't know why. Okay, right. So if need be, what I might do is build the Terminal 2 car park off camera. Just because, obviously, well, once you build one car park, it feels like you built them all. I don't think people will want to just see this series devolving into me just building frigging car parks. They'll want to see, you know, more exciting stuff than that. Right, so now that we've got that down in there, what else? Maybe I'll put the lamppost in off camera as well, perhaps. Just to save on you lot having to watch. Again, should we put trees down? I don't know about that, actually. Oh, God, my nose is really itchy. Itchy nose. Right. So if I put that there... Hold on. I'm just marking out a corner here for something that's in my head. Okay, put that there. Put that like that. Just thinking this through, ladies and gents. Put that like that, and then one like that. And there. So you know how I've always done, I've kind of had these sort of kind of wrench-like structures in the middle of my, you know, like my municipal car park, for example, and probably the hospital one as well. So it's like internal kind of, you know, mid-ground parking areas. So let's put that one there, nice. Yeah, these kind of wrench-shaped wall layouts like this. You know what I mean. You remember it from when I was building the municipal car park. We could probably get a few of these actually in here, which would be pretty good. Obviously, there's got to be plenty of space in the middle for people to drive around in. Okay, let's see now. So that's lined up like that. Just get it sort of lined. Hold on. That one will go there, like that. Won't it? Yes, that's correct. That's a correctamundo. Then put that one there. Okay, yeah, that's lining up kind of correctly, isn't it? Oh shit, went around too far with that one. Put that one in there. Good. That's 6 fence posts. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, that's going to be a bit big, isn't it? Oh no, wait a minute. No, I've already put 6 in there. No, hold on. Oh, fuck. Not what I wanted to do. Try it again. Like this. This is what we wanted. I went out a bit too far there. Okay, right. Looking better. Okay. Fence posts in place. Like this. Okay, right. So there's a couple of them in. That's good. So they're all set up. Nice. Now, of course, What I'm just thinking is, how many more of these can we get in? Probably a fair few, I'd hope. Just see. If we put... Just thinking it through, maybe one here? Hold on, wait. I just... If I just get rid of that one... I'm deleting my fence post from up here because I'm an idiot because I'm using the bloody right mouse button. What am I doing? Should be using the C key. That's the one that gets rid of stuff that you've already placed. Okay, so if I just C key this thing... Fuck, not that. And maybe one of those as well. Or in fact, both of those. Yeah, it's on the seam. Sorry, I was just checking. That's what I was doing, everyone. I was just checking what it looked like, which I needed to do. Right. So yeah, on the seam. Okay. So there. Right. So if you put all these kind of on the seams, no, not there. Thank you very much. And these should look better. Ooh, what am I doing? Okay. And in. One there. One there. One there. Okay. There. Get him on the ends. Right. Oh, careful. Come on now. Don't be problematic. Seriously. Got my nose. What the hell? My nose is really itchy. All of a sudden. I mean, then again, when is it never itchy? Always feels like it's like that all the time. Right. So we're dividing this place up just nicely, I think. Got plenty of parking space, which is looking awesome. Ah. Sorry, just wiping my nose like a filthy bugger. And, you know, apologies if you can hear me knocking my microphone there. Hold on, let me just adjust that. Good. Is that better? You hearing me okay? After that absolute palaver? Right, put that there, like that. And across. Across there. There. Yes, and over here now. 4, 5. Oh, bloody hell. Hate it when it sinks like that, it's very strange. Right, there's the 6th one. And on the corner pieces, wall endings. Here we go. And over here as well. So obviously we just need to, you know, keep building a few of those across this whole car park. Yeah, the rate this is going, I'm definitely thinking we're going to build the Terminal 2 car park off camera. Like I say, because once you've seen one car park built, you've seen them all being built. And I'm sure people want to see me build other stuff other than car parks. Otherwise it's just going to be car park building simulator. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. There, and there. Good. Okay. So, as I was mentioning before, with the sides of the airport, I'm planning that we'll leave them probably fairly blank. And in fact, I might sort of maybe curve the island round towards here and make that the kind of southern boundary of Pretty System. That's what I'm thinking. Long-term plans, everybody. So yes, all kinds of ideas floating around in my strange head. Put that there, that one there, that one there. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the thing about this town. It's getting so big and, you know, it's getting so much bigger and bigger and bigger. But where's the end point? Because obviously, you know, there's a limit to how big the map is, clearly, as we've discovered. So how much further am I going to keep this going? You know? Oh, God, I just did it again. Sunk it into the floor. The heck? Oh, God, it did it again. Why did it do that? Stop that, seriously. Come on now. Be reasonable. 3, 4, 5. Put that there. And put that one. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, there. There we go. This one can go on there. These can go at the ends. Lovely. One there and one there. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Just one more. Pfft, wrong one. Just one more of these kind of wrench structures. And then we will be ready to start actually placing some cars and vehicles down in this car park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On there. Probably said this before, but whenever I start counting like that, I sound like my freaking dentist. Like counting your teeth as he's freaking checking them. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I mean, he doesn't say it like that. He just counts in his, you know, in a very quiet tone of voice as he's doing it. must say, everybody always complains about dentists, how they're always, you know, telling you don't floss enough and things like that. They spend time just bollocking you. But I must say, last couple of times I went to my dentist, he never did anything like that. He's always actually quite complimentary, which is pretty good. So, you know, clearly I'm doing something right with my toothbrushing habits. My dental hygiene. It's fantastic. But then again, I mean, the funny thing about, I don't know, the dentist I go to is, I always see, you know, they always book me in to see the hygienist before they send me through to the dentist. So I sometimes wonder, is the reason why I always get a clean bill of health actually because my teeth are clean? Or is it because, well, the hygienist has cleaned them? I don't know. Right, I've kind of got distracted away from the actual airport car park here. I just seem to be putting trees down, but that's fine. We can do that. Trees are all good, I guess. Put those there, that'll be fine. Because actually, come to think of it, I need to actually put these trees down here so that this side of the old airport is actually fairly hidden. Just to make it look nice and green and pleasant, that's all. There we go. And once again, I'll obviously have to put lampposts in along these. But we will do that later on, and probably off camera as well, as I said. Right, so at least we've got the basic form of Terminal 1 car park actually in place now, which is awesome. It's going to look fantastic. So I'm wondering, should I just decorate this thing for the remainder of this episode with vehicles? I think I probably will. One thing we do need, I do think, is actually to have buses kind of going along this section of the road. Now, if I can get them actually in place along, you know, sort of actually on the road. Because obviously you need buses to drop people off at the airport. I probably need a couple of them, in fact. So I'll put another one kind of up here. Oh no, or maybe I should have one going in the other direction. I don't know, from the airport, trying to deliver people to the town centre. There we go. Nice. And, you know, we'll just have them in kind of random colours like that. I'm sure it'll look alright. Once again, my nose is itching. Stop it. Ah, bloody awful, isn't it? Sorry for knocking my microphone, but nothing I can really do about that. Ah, bloody hell. So sorry if I just busted your eardrums out. Anyway, what was I saying a second ago? About my dental habits? Because that's, you know, a totally interesting topic of conversation, isn't it? Yes. I always, you know, my dentist always kind of books me in to see the hygienist whenever I'm, whenever I'm going to the whenever I go there. Because, I don't know. That's the thing. Because the thing is, you know, I try to floss when I brush my teeth, but it's just the issue is that I find it hard to get to some of the back teeth. Because my jaw, right, my jaw is a really funny shape. It's really bizarre. I don't know how to describe it. Because it's not even on both sides. And it just looks kind of weird. And so as a result, some of the back teeth I have a real struggle getting to whenever I try to floss. I mean, you know, this is a riveting fucking subject, this is, and I know you want to hear all about my teeth, but, you know, it's got to be said and all that. Let's see, put that there. But yeah, you know, and I don't know. The thing is, like, my hygienist, she always uses, instead of dental floss, she always has like this dental tape. And the thing is, the thing I hate about normal dental floss sometimes, whenever I'm flossing, is that I get strands of it stuck between my teeth, and it's fucking irritating as hell. So, my god. But she uses this dental tape, and this dental tape is really strong and durable. It's amazing. And I kind of wish I could get my hands on some, because it would probably make cleaning, flossing my teeth so much easier. But, you know, enough of that, you know, delightful subject there. In fact, actually, no, we're going to keep going about the old dental flossing and dental hygiene and all that, because why the hell not? So, I've also been told by my dental hygienist not to use friggin' mouthwash, which is kind of annoying, because I have a bottle of it right now in my flat. But yes, okay. Because I don't know, I'm guessing it kind of stains the teeth a bit. Not sure. I think that's why she was very insistent that I don't use it. But, you know what? Screw that, I'm just going to keep using it, because I do. Because I can, ladies and gents. I mean, let's be honest, you know, dental floss, it's like the kind of cheap, easy way of keeping your teeth clean. You know what I mean, and all that. But so, you know, I'm just going to keep using that stuff, even if my dental hygienist tells me not to. Like I say. Let's see now, what else? Can we put a taxi down there? Sorry, I just sort of have gone off on one this episode about my friggin' tooth cleaning habits. I'm sure you didn't want to know anything about that, but whatever. Okay, go that there, like it's going around the corner. Then twizzle this one round to make this one look like it's going around the corner, like this. Good, there we are. Put another car there, and another car there. Okay, so I've completely forgotten about that bloody car park over there, and I'm now just placing things on the roads. Which, you know what, is fine, because a lot of these roads are looking kind of empty. They need some vehicles on them to kind of make them look a bit in use, so to speak. Put the truck down over here, because we can. There we go, that one's there, good. That's slightly rotated, that has. Hold on. Let me just put that down again, see if I can line it up a bit better. Am I getting it 90 degrees? There we go. Hold on. There we go, 90 degrees. That better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, there we are. Bit weird. And now I can't get it centred. There we are, that's good. Right, yeah, that was a bit weird. I thought it wasn't quite lined up with the lines down the middle of the road. It looks rather peculiar. Let's put a police vehicle down there. Good. So it's on patrol and all that. What else? Could probably put some more buses down somewhere, couldn't we? That the village one? Wait, that's the front of it, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. That one in there. I can hear actually some police sirens or something going outside my place at the moment. Unless it's ambulance sirens actually, because they're more common. Yes. The problem is, I live very close to a main road. Of course, you can imagine, being a main road, it's the route that a lot of the emergency services take in order to get around. That's the thing. But then again, I don't know, I'm surprised sometimes by how quiet it can actually be where I live. Despite that, the fact that, you know, I'm living in close proximity to somewhere where there are technically emergency services constantly using the main road. Which is quite something, really, isn't it? Okay, let's get these down here. Like so. A few more vehicles on this side. Maybe a postal van? No, not a postal van, we'll just get a regular van. I'll put him kind of over there, I do think. Or maybe on the other side, actually. Good. Right, car. Or maybe another taxi. There we go, nice. Yeah, come on, move. There we are, put that there. Ah, yes. These are all sort of coming together, aren't they? Getting kind of a bit more randomly spaced out. Like so. Maybe we could have one turning in here, actually, couldn't we? Hold on. 23 degrees. Yeah, have him sort of turning like that. Sort of part way across the road. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. Kind of looks right now. Then put this one, maybe have some actually kind of going in. As though they're going to drop people off, sort of. Yeah. I think it looks kind of alright, doesn't it? We can obviously put more in due course, and probably off camera or whatever. A couple more vehicles. Over here and there. Just stick them down wherever. And here. It's funny, I always get ones that sometimes have the same kind of colour to them. Let's see, put that one there and that one kind of there. Go across here to this side. And just stick a few of them down. Like so. Okay. Slowly getting them in place. It just helps to make the town look a bit more populated and all that. That's the thing, I've had quite a few roads for the moment which have looked kind of bare, not really had any traffic on them. That's what we need, just to help it look nice and busy. Because obviously at this side of the island, the airport, it's going to be busy around here, obviously, yeah. Alright, maybe we should actually start now putting some stuff down in the old car park, some vehicles. So, and as usual, obviously, we'll leave the odd space, so it's, you know, not totally occupied. Put one there. Maybe put one sort of about there-ish. Maybe one next to it. Yeah. We won't fill the whole car park up, but we'll put a few things in there. We'll have a few of them look like they're kind of driving around, things like that. Let's see, put one there, nice. Put a car there, and some on this side, like so. Put one there, and one there. Okay, yeah, looks a bit better, doesn't it? We'll start off by focusing on these kind of middle wrench structures. We'll put one sort of in the middle, one there, oh, careful, one there. This riveting commentary of mine, one there. Oh dearie me. And we'll leave a space sort of in the middle there. One there, there, and one there. Okay, good. Goody drops. That one there we go. Nice. I mean, it looks, yeah. Because previously when I've done car parks, prior to the municipal car park, I always filled up every single space. But that just makes it look incredibly busy and cluttered. But as viewers have said, you know, sometimes to make it look more lively, you can have empty spaces. And I think overall that's a rather good idea, isn't it? Unless we could have one somewhere that looks like it's either pulling in or reversing out of a space. That could be something to try out, couldn't it? Maybe if we put 3 over here, then if we get the rotations down to maybe 30, we can have one here like this. That looks like it's kind of pulling out. I think that looks alright, doesn't it? Good. Let's get ourselves a van. We'll put this one in somewhere. Maybe over there? Yeah, there. Okay. What else? Another car, which we'll stick in there, like so. Put that one there. Put one in there. In fact, I shouldn't have them all kind of facing outward, should I? I should have a few of them sort of parked in like this, as though they've pulled forward into the space. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, it actually just makes it look a bit more kind of, bit more random and interesting, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's better, isn't it? Okay. Yes. Right, for this one over here, we'll have one that's kind of pulled in like that, one that's kind of like that. Good. Another sort of pulled in one maybe in the centre. One over there. That one like that. There we go. And like that. We'll leave that space there at the end empty. Along with some over here. Okay. Oh, lots of time since last save, 30 minutes. Okay, well tell you what, I think we might kind of start wrapping this episode up here. So, tell you what I'll do. I'm going to do all the detailing for this car park off camera, just because there's so much to do in terms of adding lampposts, filling up the other parking spaces with various vehicles, things like that. So rather than just bore you to tears with all of that, I will of course actually change it up and do it off camera, so that then when I next come in, you can just take a quick look and then we can immediately get on to just building something else. The Terminal 2 car park over on this side, I will probably also maybe do that off camera, or at least maybe lay out most of it and then just, you know, do a few finishing touches in the next episode or whatever. But yeah, it's obviously just because I'm aware that I don't want to spend loads of episodes building and just repeating the same kind of build over and over. I want to, you know, vary it up a little bit sometimes and add new stuff in for people to actually see. Come to think of it, we also need to do, you know, more on the old railway line. The thing is, you know, this is a train set game. I'm supposed to put trains down, but so far I've just been building a huge town. So, yeah, like I say, we need trains. And we can do that. We can deal with that in due course, and it'll be absolutely fine. Because obviously, ideally, what I'd like is a railway that maybe goes around some of the major sites of the town. So that when I eventually finish Pretty System, we can take a big train ride all around the place. A big tour, take a look at the whole thing. You know, I could even have a train track that goes around the airport. Oh, yeah, because obviously I've got one that goes into the airport to drop passengers off. But if I had a track that goes right around, so you can go around the shore at the far end of the runways, I think that would be pretty awesome, actually, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. So plans in mind, everybody. But I'm going to sign off now. So, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links down in the video description as usual. If you're also interested in seeing me do anime-related content, go check out my General Red Propagandist channel. Link also down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, do leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're not doing so already, maybe share some of my content with your friends on social media and all that. But in the meantime, it's time for me to sign off now. So, goodbye, everybody. Are you going to be okay? People like you are usually the first mixing, G'day, mates. I just want to go home already. Back to the beach for surfing because I'm Aussie, and that's what all Aussies do. What the hell? Did you just trip over something? Was that the nurse girl? Arr, what the? What just happened? Did you just trip over an extension lead or something? There's a little bit of a pantsuit shot going on there. Oh, blimey, no! How, though? I mean, it's not so much tangled around your ankle, it's more like you've managed to tie yourself up.